Game Nostalgic. Welcome to the show.
Hey guys, how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing today? Yes, today is gonna be one of those days we are gonna do the Kasimpasa save. Yes, I did say I was gonna stick to Nottingham Forest, but weird man, journeyman, I gotta get it underway. And I love doing this. I haven't played it since the last stream, right? So, and I've been focused on doing my Mourinho video. I just finished 10 minutes of that video, which took me about 4 days to edit. It's got so much information inside it. I'm hoping it's not information overload. I'm looking at how his tactics have evolved over the last few seasons. I left Spurs out. I'm going to cover that live. And the thing here is I'm trying to see if there are similarities and then apply them back to Football Manager. Or at least a starting point for Football Manager, right? So it's not like I'm going to immediately replicate 3 systems in 10 minutes. No, I'm just giving all the starting points. Like when it comes to replicating a tactic, it's more like trying to understand the characteristics of the system and then trying to see if we can reproduce those characteristics in the game. That's replication. That's how we do. That's my way of doing it, right? I mean, everybody has their own way of doing it, and to each one, it's probably the best way. So yeah, that's my best way. Hey, Tiger Tails, how are you, man? Nena Ristic, welcome to the stream. We've got everybody in. I want to thank everybody for popping in, sharing your time with me as well on today's stream. Once again, I will attempt to, during the course of the stream, try and help you guys out if you have any tactics you want to upload. Now, today is going to be a bit more tighter. For the guys on Discord, I'm going to do it on Monday. Most of your tactics, I'll take a look on them on Monday. We'll devote the entire session to you guys. Yeah, the Mourinho system. The thing about me is that ever since I started doing that video, I've been kind of looking at my own tactics in a slightly different way. And I've been asking myself if I should play them the way I think I can extract more value from them. I don't know. We'll see. All right, we'll see. And if you guys like the show, don't forget to hit the like button as well. Okay, now the Mourinho video is going to pop up on the main channel or on what's that channel called? Bustthenet, right? Okay. Yeah. And here we go. Let's catch up with our little thing called, Kasimpasa. As you probably know, this is a journeyman save where I start at a club that is of a certain reputation, and then we need to try and win the domestic cup in our first season. The reputation of the league has to be 3.5 stars. So there's a number of leagues you can start from. The caveat is that this has to be a club at the bottom of the table. And then from there, once you win the domestic cup, you can move on to another club within the country and try and win the league. And once you've done that, at any point from that stage onwards, if you win the Champions League, you reach another achievement level. But what you need to do is you need to move to a second country, similar reputation, win 2 league titles, the domestic cup, then go to a third country, win 3 league titles, win 3 domestic cups, and then finally on to the last stage where you can go to one of the top tier clubs and win a title and the Champions League with them. Yes, very interesting situation. And this is Kasimpasa, of course. We've not done that badly. So far, we have already won the Turkish Cup. We won the Turkish Cup with the winners in 2023. So I've already achieved stage 1, right? I'm in stage 1 still, but I've completed stage 1. I'm trying to win the league with the same team. So that's a bit of a twist. Plus, I've added a twist to my own save where I have to try and get our boy, what's his name? Joey, to be something else. But we've had a bad run. we fell off the top of the table. I mean, we had this really tough run of fixtures, right? And that kind of threw me for a loop. Then we decided, I think during the course of the last stream, I must have come up with this ingenious idea to create a new tactic. Because I saw some potential in a two-man midfield. Again, I've done it one more time. Decided to mess my tactics up. Seriously, guys, you know, these are things that you want to avoid when you play the game of Football Manager. Why is Diablo here? Why the hell how did Diablo end up coming back? Yeah, I know. I actually had someone send me a message on Twitter saying this is not kosher, the name of the tactic. I'm like dude, it's just a name. I'm like, it's just a name. Come on, don't judge me by the name I give it. It's like saying the statement, all pigs are equal, but some pigs are more equal than others. And somebody actually scolded me for saying pigs. And I'm like, dude, that's a quote from George Orwell's 1984. Didn't you ever go to school? Hey, Pavel, how are you, man? Hello, Mr. Paul Gibbon. Just a quick question. What tactic template would you start with? We just started a new save with the Danish second division side. I remember I'm still playing FM20. Okay. When you say tactic template, I'm not really sure what you mean by that. Right? I mean, one of my own tactics, I'm assuming, because most of my tactics are meant to be templates, right? So I'm assuming you're going one of my tactics. Now, a lot of the times when you choose a template, it depends on the teams you're with, right? So I've given lots of templates, like for teams that have got two strikers, underdog sides. So if you're an underdog side, I normally would recommend Ironhide, right? Another good tactic to use is actually Mane's Revenge from FM20. Mane's Revenge is actually a very strong 4-2-3-1. You just the thing about okay, I'm just gonna very quickly talk about some tactics, right? I mean, since this is a very valid question. Okay, I'm gonna clear the slot. I'm gonna free one slot up. I'm gonna create a tactic. We're gonna talk about tactics very quickly. Okay, this is a question I get from a lot of people. Now, wait, let's talk. I'm gonna do a video on this very soon, but I'm just gonna cover just two formations, right? Okay, let's talk about the 4-2-3-1 white. Who's the most important person in this tactic? This guy. This guy is the most important, right? These two are naturally important, but this guy is the most important player. Why? Because he's the number 10. He's supposed to link up play, right? He's supposed to, he's going to give you a chance to control zone 14, right? So when you choose a player for this, if you have like a really good number 10, then you can afford to use a 4-2-3-1 like that. Then the second question you got to ask yourself is, where do I get these two guys from? These two guys definitely have to have the work rate, the positioning, and basically the footballing intelligence to help you control the center. But with the three of them, you can control the center, right? What do you think? Then you have to think about the duty. A lot of people give him an attack duty, and I don't really disagree with that. I think an attack duty is really good. Then they punch into the box. But managers like Mourinho used to use the 4-2-3-1 in the defensive way, right? So they had a support duty. They had like a player that would drop deep, and then what will have you end up having is like a three-man midfield, a diamond, right? Or half a diamond rather. So this is something that you have to bear in mind when you create a tactic like this. Then if you've got a 4-4-2 DM narrow, like okay, you've got like a few, right? So the most important role is here. This role is important too, but this is way more important, right? Because this guy's going to link up play, he's going to drop, and then he's going to create in the final third. Then we've got this tactic, the 4-4-1-1. Again, who's the most important player? In this tactic, actually, the most important player is going to be one of these players here, right? So these guys are going to help you create chances. This player cannot be a role that's going to bomb forward all the time. He has to drop again. Why? Because there's a gap. There's a gap between your midfield and attacking midfield. Midfield and attacking midfield. So you need this player to roam at least. And again, this play is very important because he has to be able to drop and link up play. What about this tactic? The 4-3-3 DM. Who do you think is the most important player? The most important player is going to be one of these two. Why? Because these players, because you don't have zone 14 control. So when you don't have zone 14 control, you need somebody to attack that space. Frank Lampard, that brings us to, that's one very good example. He used to attack this space, work with Gede drop, but they drop off, they create a 1-2 pattern here, and then they release the wingers. So this role is damn important. I mean, it's like so important. It's like the reason why a lot of 4-3-3 systems, people complain that the 4-3-3s don't really score a lot of goals. It's because a lot of the times when I see 4-3-3 systems that come to me, they're either very fluid, meaning everybody goes up in attacks and then they congest the area, or they are so structured that you don't have a presence, a final third presence from this player. So when you make a 4-3-3 like this, you gotta think about this role. Okay, now Ironhide is this system, right? No, this is not Ironhide. Ironhide was this. Okay, this is Ironhide, right? I have a system called Ironhide. Now, Ironhide is very different because it looks to create this zone. The problem with Ironhide is more defensive than it's attacking, because a system like this is counter-attacking by nature. So what you really need is a player in one of these areas to give you the ability to seek out passes in further areas, which means that this lone forward has a very strong possibility of being isolated. So what you really want to see is somebody supporting him. So what roles do you think this guy needs? It's like he's going to be an inverted winger, a wing, or a winger on attack. There's no two ways about it. One of these roles has to get up there. And this, you can't create a system where it's just counter-attacking and very defensive, where you have an inverted winger here and maybe a complete forward, because this role has to drop, right? He has to look around. He's going to have to link up play. He's going to have to drop into midfield and bring others into play. And then if you're playing a really counter-attacking system where you could have, like, say, you want to sit back for 90 minutes and counter-attack, then all you got to do is, okay, have a playmaker either. My favorite is putting a playmaker here or here, right? So sometimes I like to put a playmaker here. It's really funky, man. You put a playmaker here. I'll tell you why. Okay, imagine you have an inverted winger going this way. You have a playmaker sitting here. You have a box-to-box midfielder sitting here, right? Okay? And then you have like a inverted wingback on support sitting here. All right, the box-to-box midfielder will go this way, or you could put a Mazzala, but then it's a lot of work for the Mazzala to do it all by himself. So don't bother with the Mazzala. It's like you want somebody central, right? Either the player goes this way or he goes this way. You just need an attack duty here, right? So you get attack duty here, you get an attack duty here, you get a box-to-box or an attack duty here, and you get inverted wingback coming through this way. Now what you've created is it's like a bunch of guys on bazooka steroid pills. Okay, what they will do is they will look for this player to make these runs. So during counter attacks, right, he's gonna come in unmarked, and it also tells in your corner routines as well. It will happen in your corner routines. Okay, so we've done these tactics, right? So now let's talk about, we're not, okay, 4-4-2, guys, seriously, it is a good system, but it's tough, right? Because you're going to have to talk about controlling here and controlling here. This system doesn't have any presence in both areas, right? So what you're looking at is like the typical one goes up, one goes down, right? You're looking for somebody to give you the width of the pitch, and then you're looking at fullbacks to support the play. So generally, there's so many variations. You can get a W from this by getting these two guys to become inverted wingbacks. They go into the middle. The permutations for this system are endless. But again, the important role is going to be the guy in the middle. One of these guys has got to come up. So you see the connection here? A lot of tactics, they need somebody to control zone 14. Okay. So sometimes what we do is we can have like really interesting systems like this. Now this is going to be very difficult, right? Okay. So the problem with the 5-3-2 is when you send someone up from the center to control here, you open this whole place up. And this guy is always the first to go out. And when he becomes the first to go out, good luck to you, because a two-man strike force is just going to rip this defense to shreds. So what do you end up doing? You end up doing the old-fashioned Mazzala or Carrillo kind of supporting thing, right? So one Mazzala here, one Carrillo here, one Mazzala here, one Mazzala here. What happens is you get these two guys working up the pitch. So the most important roles actually end up being these two. These two become the most important roles because these two guys are going to be your water carriers or your ball carriers or your support players. So they're going to have to help you bring the ball up the pitch, right? And then you get the wing play. So in this kind of a setup, right, when you have this kind of a tactic, you know, some people want to go, I want to have central attacking patterns and through balls. Kiss my ass. It's not going to happen. Okay, it's going to be a lot of cross base balls. Okay, so your winger is going to go down this way, winger is going to go down. So what do you think these two are going to do? Hit the ball into the net. Okay, that's about the only thing you're going to see in this tactic. Or you're going to have the whole hoof the ball up, guy hits the ball into this guy and goes on to score, which is the reason why these kind of tactics generally, even in real life, aren't easy to pull off. So then we get then what we end up seeing is more of these. Now this is the modern variation of the 3-5-2. This is happening more and more in the modern game. You see a lot of teams like Chelsea use these kind of systems where they have two wide midfielders. These usually are almost always going to be wingbacks, right? Now, I have a version where I use wingers, which is very, very attacking, right? But in that tactic, the most important role is this guy because he absolutely has to drop back. Okay, when he drops, I get a half a diamond here that allows me to clear a lot of rhombus patterns down the pitch, right? So these guys can be wingers. Then you get a very attacking 3-4-1-2. Again, the most important role is here. So whenever you look at your tactics, you gotta think about, okay, if I want to make a tactic, you gotta look at your players first because you have so many options in the game, and you gotta think to yourself, right? With all these options that I have in the game, where do I start? Right? A lot of the times, people, I've got friends of mine. Right? Sometimes I help you guys out one-to-one, and I see your tactics are so good. Some of you got very good tactics to begin with out of the gate. Okay, I'll look at the tactic and go like, I'm scratching my head going, this guy doesn't need my help. But has he read my book on the first 80 pages of attributes? Because my book, right, has got like 80 pages just talking about attributes. Okay, so, and most people just skip the first half of my book where I talk about attributes, and they go to the second half of the book where I talk about tactics. And then I go like, hey, dude, anyone can make tactics, right? Even Tony Pulis makes great tactics. Okay, so what's the mistake here? Most people don't look at their players. So when you don't look at your players, what's going to happen is this: you don't understand the attributes. You got to look at the attributes, what's happening in the game, and go, hey, okay, it's a defensive transition. Which attributes are important? Okay, attacking transition. Which attributes are important? And finally, and this is the one that everybody misses out on: traits. Them traits are important, guys. Not what trait should I give my players. Don't worry about that first. Look at the traits that he has and go, what the hell is going to happen to him now? Right? What is he going to do to my tactic? Right? Like, for example, I love wingers with knocks ball forward. Why? Because if they get a great acceleration, the defender comes forward, right? He knocks the ball behind the defender. Andre gets past him. Simple, right? What about gets into opposition area? Have you been worried about your midfielder whose zone 14 has no control, right? And you want him to get further forward or get forward whenever possible? That helps out too. What about likes to beat the offside trap? Can be a good trait. Players got good anticipation and concentration. I love that in a system that wants to play counter-attacking. Then he's sitting on the shoulder of the last player. All right. He can even be playing on a support duty. And then if because attacks, the FM obeys pendulum attacks, right? So if you're moving on one side of the pitch, the opposite flank will start attacking. And then if you're on this side of the pitch, the opposite flank will start attacking. So it does those roles. So thanks to your question, Stephen, we've gone and done a whole mini lecture. I'm so sorry. How to use the Engash? Engash is a hook. Engash is a brilliant role. It's the most underrated and underplayed role in the community. I have yet to see anybody else play an Engash except me. I mean, maybe there are others who use the Engash and I just don't follow their content. But I love using an Engash because an Engash really is a hook, right? So he drops off, he links up play, and he gets others involved. Right, so when you want to use an Engash, you're looking at taking advantage of his attributes, his traits, right, and your tactics. So you can play an Engash in a 4-2-3-1. You can play an Engash in a 3-4-1-2. You can then all you need to make sure is that there are roles and duties around him that are arriving or running off, right? So, for example, Engash is in a 4-2-3-1, right? So I've got let's assume I want to create a 4-2-3-1, right? So let's choose a formation. Let's just a funky 4-2-3-1. Let's just make a 4-2-3-1 for the fun of it, right? We don't know what's going to happen today, man. We're making a new tactic and we're going to lose. Okay. All right. So let's worry about this role first. I want to use Engash. Okay. Let's look at the description of the role, right? So, I mean, like, as I went through as I also asked some of us in the community, does this description make any sense? So we have to read this, okay? The Engash is the side's prime creator. Yeah. A hook that joins midfield and attack and operates behind the strikers, and a playmaker who sticks to his position and becomes a pivot to his team as they move around him. Unlike the trequartista, it is a more stationary role as the Engash acts as the focal point instead of moving around into larger areas of space. Okay, this means that this Engash on his own is not going to come here. He's not going to go here. He's not going to go here. He's going to stay in the center. So, for this Engash to work really well, others have to come to him. Okay, we got our Engash surrounded by players that are coming at him. Complete forward dropping off. Engash is here. Inverted winger is going this way. Inside forward is going this way. This guy can just be a box-to-box midfielder. This guy can just be a deep line playmaker. And then we've got ourselves a fullback on support. And we've got another fullback on support. Very safe, very staid 4-2-3-1. Right? We got an Engash surrounded by rows. Now, in this setup, maybe Engash, there's quite a lot of space here. Right? So a lot of players have to run to him. Okay, another way of setting him up. Now we got something else happening here. There's a lot of movement going around the Engash, man. This guy is going to go this way. This guy is going to come through here. This player is going to attack the box. This guy is going to drop. This guy is going to be a hatchet man here. This player will just support this side will support. Okay, we've got ourselves a 4-2-3-1 narrow with an Engash in the middle. Let's play this game, right? We're probably gonna get hammered, but we're just gonna see him move around. Why am I doing this to my weird journeyman? No. We gotta save this, okay? We gotta save this. We're not gonna do this with weird man journeyman. We're gonna take another save and do it. I'm not gonna do it one of my weird man journeyman saves, man. Okay, save. 4-2-3-1 narrow. Experiment. Okay, all right. This is a learning moment, right? So we gotta load. You can't see all my saves, man. Yeah, we're gonna see what are my holiday man unemployed. This is my. Hey, we can do this to Forest, right? Yeah, we can do it to Forest. Let's just do it to Forest, man. We gotta do this to Forest. Forest are gonna. What the hell is Rashidi doing here? Yeah, the Volante. Volante is just okay. Remember Sammy Hedera playing for Mourinho in Real Madrid? He was a segundo volante. A volante is a player that's like a box-to-box midfielder, but he starts from a deeper position. That's it, right? So this is my Christmas tree for us. I mean, if they can do a Christmas tree, they definitely can play the experimental tactic we just created. Okay, where's my 4-2-3-1 narrow experiment? Okay, there. Yeah, if they can play that, they can play this. Okay, just all right. Let's go into this. Let's play on positive. Possession, we want to focus play to the middle, play our defense, passing, play on a higher tempo, dribble less. In transition, we want to regroup, counter, distribute. No, don't distribute. Why am I we're just ticking things because that's the main thing to do in FM, right? All of us, all your options, let's just tick them, man. Tick them. Let's just go for it, man. Let's just take everything we can take, possibly take. Prevent shot, goalkeeper distribution. Oh, you beautiful things. You got 4 here that are going to do it. Okay. It's the in thing to take everything. It's the in thing to take everything. Wow. I'm becoming quite crazy. Okay, guys. Okay, I'm gonna switch over to the comments, right? We got a lot of interesting comments, right? So I want to check out your comments. I wish I could just move this to one side. Stream settings, stream health. Okay, just put stream health there. Okay. Hey Derek, I'm fine. Okay, let's. Amirovic, I'm doing well. Okay. Would you give the AMC in a 4-3-1 attack DT if he comes deep to get the ball? Yeah, I might think of that. Yeah, definitely. If he comes deep to get the ball, then I wouldn't really give him an attack duty just because he has comes deep to get the ball. Like I said before, in a 4-2-3-1, if you want the AMC to be more involved in the play, linking up play, and you want a more solid defensive system, a support duty is quite good, right? So even if he has comes deep to get the ball, he can really play in really interesting ways. And if he's got good, yeah, it's interesting. We'll talk about this, Amirovic, on Discord. Definitely, there is a lot of potential when it comes deep to get the ball. You got to think about this, right, in your head, okay? If he's going to come deep to get the ball in a 4-2-3-1, what else does he need? If he has that one other trait in there, and it will depend on whether he's got finishing, right? If he's got one other trait in there, he's going to be phenomenal in that position. He'll be arriving unmarked a lot of the time. It's the same thing I did with my Mazzala with Liquid, right? Same principle. FM hasn't been kind to me. Divorce her now, Kabir. Let her go. I currently have some of my first team players injured, and I keep picking up injuries. Oh my goodness. Okay, intensity of your tactic, dial it down, start playing systems on a bit of a lower tempo. That's the first thing I do. Because then you have to learn about how you can drift from playing. Okay, one of the ways to reduce your intensity of your tactics is actually to play on lower mentalities. Learn how to play on cautious as well. Because you can definitely move a tactic down to cautious mentality. Like if you have a lot of support duties, playing cautious is sometimes kind of cool because then everybody is going to be, trying to keep the ball and you can reduce the risk of injuries. Another thing you can do is a proper rotation and then make sure that your head of sport science is pretty good. I mean, then you'll have ticked off all the boxes and the only thing you have to worry about is rotation and whether your tactic is too intensive. I have a pretty powerful tactic, but the match analysis always critiques the amount of touches in opposition. Forget it. Last Fandango, if it's very good as a tactic, that advice the AI is giving you, it probably wants you to do worse. Okay, so if I were you, I just let it go. Let it go. You just love the 4-3-3 Carlin Walling at 2 invertible. Yeah, 4-3-3 is very, very strong. Very, very strong. If you know how to create it in the for a lot, my favorite 4-3-3 setup is with 2 inverted wingbacks, a false 9 winger, Mazala attack. Guess what? It's still liquid. Box to box midfielder, DM on support, ball playing defender, central defender, super keeper and support. Yay. Still the same, man. I know liquid is still very strong. I just don't want to play it anymore. It's just too strong. Yeah. I don't play liquid anymore. It's just way too powerful. It just doesn't make it does not make FM fun. Because I'm always arriving unmarked inside the box with the Mazala. Yeah. He started with a 4-1-3-2 narrow as a tactic. Okay, if you play Tiger Tails, if you're playing with the 4-1-3-2 DM tactic narrow in preseason, right? When you're starting in preseason, you have to remember one thing about the 4-1-3-2 DM. If you play the narrow 4-1-3-2 DM, you're still gonna get a lot of players coming down the flank. So consider playing on defensive with wide. So you are encouraging your side midfielders to go bone crunch high up the pitch. You're encouraging the opposition to go through your middle, right? Then at least you put one over the top for your striker. Failing which, you may have to think of the 4-1-3-2 wide version of the DM system. Hey, Paul Gibbon. Hey, how are you, man? Yeah. How do you make sure that your fullbacks don't get driven out wide all the time when playing such a narrow formation? Driven wide all the time, you can always ask them to sit narrow if you want. But most of the time, it depends on their traits and attributes, right? So if they've got like runs wide with the ball, you will look out for it. So those things here. Have you ever created the tactic without TI? So would you ever lap here? Okay. I have created a tactic without TIs before, but it feels... Few TIs, yes, like minimum 2 or 3, but no, I mean, I will definitely set TIs up, especially out of possession TIs, because that gives me my style of my tactic, right? If I want to make a defensive tactic or a counter-attacking tactic, you definitely have to use the TIs, right? You can't just go in there and go defensive mentality equals counter-attacking football. No, the game don't work that way, man. You want counter-attacking, line of engagement deep, standard line of defense, and that's your counter-attacking setup. Then you choose your mentality, how much risk are your players willing to take. Then you think about whether you've got any players forward to receive the ball on the counter-attack, that kind of thing. Yeah. Oh, you're sweating, Amidovic. Yes, you're absolutely right, son. You hit the nail right on the head. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's see. This is the Engash one, right? Okay, so... Okay, what have we got? No. Okay, counter, regroup, prevention of groups. That's it. Okay, let's go. Let's play the next game. Tactical. We don't know if it is going to work, but okay, let's look at Diallo. Ball winning midfielder. Only thing I worry about, I would like him to have aggression. Only thing I worry about is his dirtiness trait, right? So, okay. That's fine. Tandi. Hey, Simpson Tandi. We haven't seen him for a long time. Okay, man, I missed the save. Okay, then we got Dominguez. Okay, this guy is good. Okay, wing, he can play here. Abdul Kader. Okay, all I need is tricycle ball, skulls ball, tick tempo. That's fine. Maiton, off the ball. 14. Other than that, he's not really much of a complete forward. Okay, put Lyle Taylor up there. I mean, he's not that good either, but oh man, Lyle Taylor and my attackers in this system are really... The fact that I'm actually top or close to contending for something is a surprise, man. I mean, the premiership of all places. Doing experiments with Nottingham Forest were newly promoted. This is a bit too much, man. Hey, Newcastle versus Nottingham Forest. They're playing a 4-4-2. Okay, this is going to be fun. All right, what have I forgot? I forgot to do one thing. Shish kebabs. Okay. Let's go, boys. I might lose this game. Right? Hell, we want to see. All we want to see is watch the Engash, right? Okay, so where's our Engash? There we go. So we are looking for our Engash to make sure that, you know, we get the kind of football that we want from him. So the Engash is going to link up play. That's all. Sometimes the Engash can have like an average game, 6.7, 6.8. All you're doing is, the only problem with this Engash right now is I wish that the Engash had comes deep to get the ball. That's all. That's what I want. I want this Engash to do. Comes deep to get the hole. Okay, let me see if I've got any comes deep to get the hole. You're damn smart, right? You decided to do that after you kick off. You stupid idiot. Likes to beat, dictates tempo. Guess. What does Louis Wing have? Try skiller balls. Oh man, I didn't want that. I want try skiller balls, but I was hoping to see more like move, something that comes deep to get the ball. See how close he is to the CF right now. Now he swapped places. He's just hanging around, right? He's just gonna try and do link up play. That's all. He's just gonna link play up. I can encourage the use of the I can get them to move a bit more narrower if I wanted to. Like these two wing fullbacks. Quite easy to do. There we go. He just, all he does, he's Engash. He's just gonna get basically link the play up, drop. He's gonna look for chances to release players. Okay. Alright, maybe I don't want this guy. I just want him to be a bit more. Yeah, keep the defense occupied. Keep the defenders occupied. So if I play an attack duty or like an advance forward or a pressing forward and attack, actually a pressing forward and attack is an even better idea. Man, we keep changing roles and duties. Do I know anything about this game? Oh shit, man. Okay. Pressing forward attack. Now what the pressing forward is going to do is going to be sitting on those two central defenders, right? Gonna press them all the time. Calvert-Lewin is an idiot, okay? Not in real life, but you know, I've got to make sure he's tight marked. He always scores, man. I find him very annoying. So you get the Engash, he's gonna link up play between all these three. So bang. Come on. Oh, Vecino. He's shut out of the game. So we just made a narrow 4-3. Oh, this is a default set piece routine. See that? Because it's a new tactic, right? Oh, this is not the time for me to go shit. I really hate default set piece routines. With the vengeance. Morelos Mata of the game. Man, my narrow 4-2-3-1 is up against a 4-4-2. It's like our kryptonite at the moment. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drop my line. Oh, shish kebab. Okay, I'm thinking of dropping it further, but I don't need it to go too deep. Gonna go standard passing. Fairly wise. I'm gonna drop it to this. Okay. Just now I was using a bit too much width, right? So my fullbacks are getting really still involved in play. Simranjit Singh Tandi just gave up a foul, man. Is it smart to play liquid on defensive with low tempo and just in the mood for something funky? Yeah, it's okay. I play liquid on counter, man. Oh, what a save from Pasinato. Okay, we're now gonna go to key highlights. I'm just winging this, right? Okay, so Engash now. Pressing forward attack. This guy is going this way. This guy is going this way. The only thing I haven't done is unleash these two players. Because I'm kind of nervous about unleashing them. Okay, we're going to unleash this guy. You really need one of those to bomb up the pitch. They got Cucurella. I'm in a lot of trouble, man, this team. I'm in a lot of trouble with this team, man. I rate Cucurella quite highly. What do you make of Liverpool's performance against Burnley? What will Harry Kane do? Harry Kane is leaving Spurs, man. I don't think he's going to stay at Spurs. I think Liverpool played really well against Burnley. Honestly, I think Liverpool now have a problem next season. A big problem. With if rumors are to be believed and say what he does nice link up play, he doesn't run too far. And Engash is really good. But you see, now that Engash is playing even better because he's got more passing options. Now he's got wing backs so running past him as well. So the Engash really is a hook that links up play, and it's really good in like a 4-2-3-1 kind of a setup. But you need to give him options, passing options, right? If he doesn't have passing options, then Engash, then Engash's performances drop. Like our Engash's performances are dropping because he really only has one passing outlet. So Liverpool against Burnley next season, Liverpool is going to have issues. We don't know which defender to. We have 8 defenders right now. If Konate comes, you got Joe Gomez as a starter, Virgil van Dijk as a starter. Then we have Joel Matip perpetually injured, so Konate is probably going to take Joel Matip's place. Joel Matip will drop to 4th. Then we got Nat Phillips. Nat Phillips has had a fantastic season this year. He's probably good enough. I mean, he's not the best defender we have. And then you've got Reece Williams. Reece Williams who should be going on loan. So, and then we've got Billy Comecchio, however you want to pronounce his name. So Liverpool will have quite a lot of defenders. Engash is not doing well. There's nobody else coming up to support the Engash. That's the thing. And these 2 guys are now on yellow cards. Ribeiro. Yeah, I'm going to ask Kim to be a midfielder now. Well, we survived, but I mean, it's just one way of doing the 4-2-3-1, I guess. Oh man, he missed. Yeah, he's like a playmaker in the final third. That's it. But we are not playing very well. I mean, mine is a pretty average team playing in the Premiership. But this is quite a result for us playing narrow. I mean, I never expected this. I expected to get thumped. Let's see how this Engash struggles because the wingbacks aren't coming up, and there's nobody else coming around him to support him. So I would be looking at an Engash in a more like where are we right now? We're 9th in the Premiership. We have 8 defeats so far. We're not doing very well. Our first season in the Premiership, man. Okay, back to the wonderful adventures of Kasimpasa. Let's go. Kasimpasa. Sal Matip and Groom Phillips. Yeah, I don't think Matip is going to be playing for long. I mean, like next season, Matip can barely last. He's always getting injured. That's the problem with Matip right now. Always getting injured. I want to use an attacking midfielder on support. I could use a Trequartista, but I want him to roam. So I want a simple, complete forward attack. Get a inverted winger on attack. First, making a new tactic with this team. Okay, so so we got all these guys going forward, right? So these 2 guys going forward. So this guy is helping us and try and win the ball here. So I need 2 really good defenders here. Okay, that's importante. This guy's gonna roam, try and control this area. So this player needs to be able to feed the ball to these players. Okay. Now, failing which, I mean, this guy can be a winger actually. So it gives me width this way. So I got these 2 guys going this way. But if I use a winger, then this DLP is on his own. If I use an inside forward, this inverted winger will have an option of attack. Will have, when he does get away, this guy can drive into the box. Okay, so we'll just try inside forward. Okay, so with DLP, ball winning midfielder. I could also go with box to box midfielder and ball winning midfielder here. We'll go with ball winning midfielder first. I might change it later. Okay, what's my fluidity? Okay, this is flexible. Okay, all right. In possession, shorter, dribble less. No player or defense. We'll just keep that minimal. In transition, regroup, counter. Out of possession, lower, higher, prevent, up. Okay, that's it. Or maybe I'll just do something else. I'll just drop this and I'll just do a I'll just do a high block. Get these guys to do all the pressing instead. All right. Okay. All right, quick pick. What do we have? We got Dokukan. What's his traits? What's his attributes? Off the ball, 13. Passing vision. Okay. This is painful. This team, right? Really, honestly, is like, the things we do with these boys. Oh man, we're still second on the table. Okay, I'm waiting to get a job offer, right? So I'm just having fun with them right now. I have not finished scouting Hussein. I believe Hussein will be a superb signing. Really? What is he? What position does he play? Central defender. Well, okay. Needs to work with consistency. That's 19 years old. Still can improve if my results are good. Yeah, I know. If I want to do well in the Weird Man Journeyman Challenge, I got to leave this place, right? I know I have to leave. But the problem is, I don't want to leave. I just like, this the difficult part about the challenge. You get so attached to the place that you just don't want to go. Please don't go. Don't go. Don't go away. So that's what I'm going through at the moment. Please don't go. I'm begging you to stay. Fairly volatile. Wow, look at this. I've never seen one of these in a long time. Fairly volatile temperament. No wonder he's volatile. He can't score goals. Right? He's inconsistent. He's stupid. He likes to beat people up instead of score goals. Wow. ATO striker. Man, he's got poor determination. Can't read the game. Inconsistency. Doesn't know when to come out of a challenge. Gets himself injured half the time. Okay, fairly volatile, work, fairly selfish. Wow, man, my scouting, all the players we scouting is quite shite. Needs to be quite, consistency is not that bad. Left back. Okay, jump. 16 for jumping reach at 18 years old. Value for 125 at Galatasaray. See, the thing is, I don't want to buy everybody from Galatasaray in case Galatasaray give me a job. Can you imagine, right? You want the job, right? And then you're looking. Oh, we got a job. A Kaises Road is 11th available. No. Insecure. I'm looking for we want the top jobs, right? Okay. Job status. Untouchable. Galatasaray is still very secure. Because this guy just got the job. They came to me and offered me the job, and I said no to Galatasaray, so they offered it to another person. The way my results are going, nobody's going to look at me and go like, what the hell we want to give him the job for? Sal Matip and Groom Phillips, he saw Jamie Carragher, no nonsense defender. Yeah, he's a good defender. I don't disagree with you, but I don't think they're going to sell Nat Phillips. Oh. But Nat Phillips will probably want to leave to get more first team action. He's a good defender. I mean, now he's like the leader of the defense, so says a lot. And Reece Williams has so much potential. And then don't forget, we've got Ben Davies as well, who hasn't seen a game. Unbelievable. Actually, they actually played Billy Kumeshio, brought him on as a reserve in the Champions League match, right? He left Den Haag in a good place. They won the league and finished top 4 season. How do you have any tips on how to get more from Register? I had to save that. Oh, you can use the Register in a 4-1-3-2, man. You can play him in a 4-3-3, yeah. But then when you play a Register, you're probably gonna have to play somebody beside him who is a bit more probably a Register is, if you want to use a Register in a 4-3-3, he's gonna be very explosive when he moves forward. That leaves a gap in front of your defense. So your central three have to win the ball all the time. Have you tried defending White? Yeah, White. So that you use them to attack instead of defend. Save with hidden attributes only. You mean play the save and you only see the hidden attributes? I don't want to do that, man. That's not hardcore. I will never do a save with hidden attributes. Or are you talking about save, hide all the attributes, and then play the save that way? I mean, it's fun, but what's the point? Half the time I'm streaming, people come to you and ask me. It's not about me being able to play the game in a hardcore challenge and, hey, look at me, I can play hardcore football. I'm streaming right now, hardcore. I mean, that's not me. That's never been me. Right? I always get questions from people about this player, why isn't he playing well? So I've got to show attributes once in a while. Right? So if my attributes are hidden, I'm just talking like, yeah, so I can't. Yeah. I have tried, and furthermore, I have to use the skin to hide the attributes, and I've had all kinds of issues with skins. Yeah, so yeah, don't get me started about skins as well. All right, so we've got balance, shorter passing. Okay, we're gonna go narrow because we don't know what we're doing. Kisa, ball winning midfielder. Oh my god, what have I put myself? Okay, let's look at our bench. Obviously, this guy's coming off. Fateh can play here. Okay. He can play here. I know he's not suitable, but I can actually go. No, then if I want to play a double DM, right, this player definitely has to have comes deep to get the ball. Okay, we can play. Okay, Tarkan Serbest can come in for him. That's always Manuel De Paula also can come into midfield. All right, and then what about the inside four on the right flank? Kalgan, this guy can come up here and play here. He's left only, so he can definitely play here. So we got our substitution. Volkan Yildiz is the fullback here. All right, we'll start this right now and pray to the set pieces. Laughing. Do I have a 4-2-3-1? Yay, I have one. I guess this might work. Yeah, this could work. No, this is taking some time, man. Set piece takers. I gotta look at the tactic again before I decide who my set piece takers are. Okay. Alright, it can be the AMC. The two defenders are coming out. The fullback's gonna stay. This guy's always gonna be back. So the set piece taker is gonna be either the MCL or the MCR or the fullbacks. Okay, the fullbacks or the MCL, MCR. All right. Okay, set piece takers in this setup. The MCL and the MCR. Okay, so you two are gonna take the honors. But then I lose my long shots. I lose 2 guys who can do long shots. This is a tough one, man. Okay, we're gonna set the wingers on the left. A Drogon, left foot, left side. You, right foot, right side. And then you coming up, you right foot, left side. And then who might go on the left later? Okay, that's basically it, I guess. To some extent, you can come in, but you are right-footed, so you come in here. Yeah, I know you guys are gonna ask me why am I going that way? Corners, okay. So I got you to him. What's your foot? Who's this guy? Dokukan Haspolat. Okay, good. All right, so we can play AMC here. All right, AMR, AMC, come back here. Okay, done. Okay, so we've sorted that one out. Okay, you come here. You can mark the keeper here. You come in from here. You short. Okay, you mark the keeper. Where's the striker? You come in from here. You here. You short. All right, that's sorted. Okay, I want you to be short. I want this one to be near post. Okay, done. All right, free kicks. The attack wide. Defend, probably I'll have some kind of defender forward, right? Leave it. I hate having to do this all the time. DCL short. Deep. Okay, done. All right, let's save this. 4-2-3-1. Took me a while, right? We don't even know if it's gonna work, but that's a lot of effort just for before kickoff. Look at that submit team. I haven't even gone to everything else yet. Throw-ins, attack, mix, short. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Change set piece takers. Throw-ins right side. Left side. Throw-ins done. Okay. Yeah. MC, I'll come back. Okay, all right. AMC come here. Okay. MC, I'll come here. I don't understand why there's so few players now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where's my other player? He's gone absolutely missing. Damn it. Where's he gone? I know this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, there's one player missing. Bloody game. I hate the set piece creator. I really dislike the set piece creator. There's one player missing, right? I don't even know where he is. It's like I don't want to be playing in this set piece. Yeah. There are small little irritating features of the set piece. I hope the set piece creator is completely revamped next year, man. Yeah, I don't think it does also. I don't think it just makes you, because at the end of the day, yeah, it doesn't make it harder or easier. Okay, go to comprehensive highlights. We're off. What do you think? What do you think about Chelsea for next season? I think Chelsea are going to be very strong next season. They're getting stronger. I mean, full credit has to go to Frank Lampard. I think so. I mean, people forget that about Frank Lampard. He's done a lot of work. He did a lot of work prior to Tuchel's coming in, right? So a lot of the success that you see with Chelsea at the moment is down to how Frank Lampard as well was worked with the team. Hey, FM Stinger, how are you, man? Guys, it's FM Stinger's in the house. Of course, he's a member of our Discord. Yeah, he also streams as well. So please make sure to check out his streams on Twitch, right? As you know, I'm probably making a little beeline to Twitch this weekend for the fun of it. I don't know what I'll be doing on Twitch this weekend. Maybe playing Baldur's Gate for a change. I don't know. Oh yeah, we forgot, right? We're supposed to substitute players. What is wrong with me today? This guy is Urson, right? He's like, yeah, okay, we know he's not supposed to be playing. We'll just put him here. I mean, it's not like this guy is any much of an improvement, but you know, okay, at least he can go and score goals. Do a proper Fergie challenge. Yeah, that's the one. Just go do a proper Fergie challenge. But the thing is, like, Fergie people, if people start going like, oh, you have to replicate Fergie's tactics, I'm going like, really? Okay, which one are you talking about? We have a manager who managed for that long, played a lot of tactics, including strikerless tactics, man. Serrano's playing well. Okay, our 4-2-3-1 is not doing badly for first game out, right? And Melkisa is not playing badly as well, but you know, guess what, Melkisa? You gotta come off, son. This guy's already picked up a yellow card thanks to your inexperience. Serrano is already picking up cards. Nice work from Doku-san. Hey, Jungsa, how are you, man? So far, so good, eh? Not bad, not bad. First time out using this tactic. We've never made it before. I mean, we've never played it before. With this team, at least. Okay, we got Serrano. The problem with Serrano is we don't see any highlights. Okay, let's see. Their place is 6.8. He's definitely putting a lot of pressure down our flank. Okay, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do something different. Okay, I'm gonna ask this guy to come back and help out. Mark specific player, the winger on the right flank. So he has to track back now. That's gonna nuke my attacking thrust going forward. Because Serrano is having a lot of problems with Abro. But this means that the fullback is also their fullback is gonna get up the pitch. And we got one there. Now the fullback comes forward. Alright, we'll just watch it on TV, man. Or sideline view, right? At least you guys. Okay. I like to watch on 3D. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy 3D because it tells me more. Then after a while, I understand my tactic. I see 3D. 3D. I see whether they are playing through their traits. Oh man. Pocoyo. Man, my younger son is a Pocoyo junkie, man. I remember a couple years ago, it was, what was that elephant? The purple elephant? Like a bunny, right? All kids were watching Bunny. Now my kids are watching Pocoyo every day. Okay, it's not too bad. Okay, Serrano is doing, now with the assistance, is getting down that flank. I mean, we've lost a bit of attacking flair, but it's still better than... Oh no, Anderson is away. Mr. Anderson didn't score. So okay guys. How many of you out there right now play with attribute masking? I'm interested. Those guys are watching me on chat. Okay, how many of you actually play the game with the attributes hidden away? And if you do, what's your games like? You enjoy it? Because I'm a streamer, right? And I do content for you guys. So it's a bit hard for me to go like, this player brings this to the game, this player brings that to the game, right? But you know, I can't tell you exactly why, but you know, he's roughly like this on the pitch when I see him move like this with his animation. The boys, what attributes do I need? Well, you know, you need like good attributes in this range. Can you imagine if I did a video on teaching youngsters traits? Yeah, he needs good attributes. What's the value? Good, I mean, guess, you know, in that yellow zone. So you can see the challenge I have, right? What a save from Ramazan. This has been a good one. We have to come off this run, and I'm surprised I'm playing a 4-2-3 run, but 4-2-3 runs can be quite solid defensively. Tarkan does it again. Okay, Joey is playing well. Tarkan is playing well. Serrano is our best left back. Right. If I take him off, I have to put in this boy. Volkan will this. His anticipation is 13. Composure is 9. But he's on a yellow. Okay, I'm gonna... Still too early to make the third substitution. You love narrow tactics. I know you're playing the Christmas tree, right? Narrow tactics are fun. The narrow Christmas tree, the narrow 4-2-3-1. You should try the narrow 4-2-3-1. I did a narrow 4-2-3-1 in FM16. It was just beastly. I might have to go back to my own show to find out how I did that. Basically take the settings of that tactic and put it back in FM20 because I can't remember. Can you imagine this? I was having a chat with someone the other day, and he was telling me how my money's revenge tactic from FM20 is he found it so useful in FM21. So I had to ask him for the settings of my money revenge tactic. So I go like, really? Oh, my tactic was so good. All right, how did I set it up? I forget, man. I forget. I just make them like, you know, oh no, it's not too bad. Look at that. Got these two guys are doing well. Dokukan is playing well. That's good solid numbers. Of course, this guy is just, you know, we might have to bring on take off Serrano. I'm toying with the idea of taking him off. They want me to take off Fateh. No, I'm gonna ignore that. I'm gonna take off Serrano though. Serrano is a problem because they keep coming down my left lane. Now Yusof is, you know, his defensive work. So now I can take him off this. No. To stall this Gustepe attack. So I've taken him off. Now Yusof is now a bit more free. Okay, what I'm gonna do with him is get him to roam from position. Okay. He's roaming already, but I don't... He's just supposed to link. This player is just supposed to link up play. I just wish he comes deep to get the ball. That's all. Best roles for a 4-4-2 DM, Volante. You start with the Volante. You can play with a DLP on support. You can play with a DM on support. You just want somebody that... It depends on how good your players are. That's all. I have done a double Volante pair. It's just absolutely brilliant, right? My narrow 4-2-2-2 DM. You remember the Brazilian box I created? Oh, that one is sweet as. So you can go DMS with that and a Volante, right? You can go DLPS and a Volante. You can go Regista S and a Volante. All work. If your boys have got very good positioning, right, then you definitely can go with a more aggressive pair. But if you are always struggling to protect the backline and your backline isn't that good, then I would suggest one holding DM and one Volante. The Volante is a priority. You need a Volante because it's actually like a box-to-box player. The thing about this is you can do a DLP on support and a Volante. Then if you have a very good DLP who's got very good passing, nice. Very nice. Then you can play like you can even play a narrow 4-2-3-1, which I haven't made one yet. I might want to make one soon. Oi! Mr. Anderson! Yeah, DLP and Volante is actually the setup I would do if I wanted to replicate Real Madrid. Mourinho's Real Madrid. I'll go DLP with a Volante on support. If you go DLP, you can actually may even consider going Volante on attack. But because it's a DLP on support with a Volante, I get my double pivot, right? So they go up and down together. So I get the DLP on support playing those killer balls and dictating tempo, much like Xabi Alonso. And then I get a Volante on support, much like Hedera, because the Volante will carry the attack forward. So on his right flank, if you're playing a 4-2-3-1, you want to have a winger on support. It's not too bad, man. Our first... hey, this is like quite a defensive 4-2-3-1. This is not a very attacking 4-2-3-1. Oh, they've gone 4-2-4. Okay. Puppy power! Puppy power! NCB, what do you think I'm gonna do? Boom! I was playing on balance, right? So, come on, puppies! Let's go! Let's get the goal! We got it. It's highlights hours. Come on, into the box! Come on. Don't let them. You sweet thing, you. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Get it to the box. Get it. Oh, man, come on. Ramazan to Volkan. Volkan goes long. It's to... Oh, man. Offside. We're going to suffer from offsides. Mehmet out to whatever your name is. Guvan. Oh, Ahmed reads that. Volkan is... Hey, Joey to Ali. But he's got nobody there with him. Okay. All right. We got last 2 minutes. Okay, we go. Inside for the attack. Advance for an attack. Inverted wing on attack. Okay. We're gone. It's Alperan with the clearing header. We got 3 more minutes in stoppage. Can we steal this? It's blocked. It's a goal kick. Man. Ooh, he clears that. He tries to start a counter again. Oh, man. We have to defend a throw-in. This is not the time for you to score. I swear to God, I'm going to smash my monitor. Okay. If you score off that throw-in, I would have smashed. This monitor would be gone. It will be the end of the stream. You guys will have to wait until next weekend and my wife will kill me. Why did you smash the monitor? You should have just bought me a gold bracelet. Honey, the monitor is cheaper than a bracelet. Okay, we survived that. But not bad for a first time out, right? Okay. Alright. Oh my goodness. I am just changing tactics willy-nilly. Okay, so this tactic, not too bad. Okay, I want to make I'm just itching right now, right? Okay. I'm just itching for this. I'm gonna make a 4-2-3-1. Okay, which is my more attacking side? This guy is more attacking, right? So he definitely can score goals. Okay, but my problem is this role here. He doesn't have comes deep to get the ball. Okay. If I'm gonna go completely Mourinho, which is how he played, I can do it two ways as well. I can go narrow. All right. Yeah, man. We just go narrow. Screw them. Okay. All right. We'll go Segundo Volante on one side. Which side is going to be Segundo Volante? Joey is not bad. Joey can pass the ball. Right? He's got passing vision decisions, right? Okay. All right. So I can play him as a deep line playmaker on support. Right? Okay. So we got him. It's a deep. Okay. We gotta be careful here, right? One of the flanks is gonna have a complete wingback. And on that flank where the complete wingback is operating is gonna be the DLP. Okay, so which flank should be the complete wingback? Serrano is really good, can deliver the cross, get up and down the pitch. Alperan is also pretty good, but his crossing is even better. His positioning is pretty solid, 13. His anticipation is not bad. He can come back and defend. Okay, so between these two fullbacks, it's going to be one or the other. So I'm going to choose the one where the defender is the most suspect here. Okay, but I like him. So if this guy is attacking this way. Right, makes sense. Okay, so you are the complete wingback on support. Now you're going to do a whole Marcelo thing, man. Go forward and conquer. Okay. You go. Be a choo-choo train all the way. Okay. Alperan, your job is very simple. Okay. DLP. So you are now the Segundo Volante. Okay. You're on support. Right. So you are gonna be my Sammy Hedera, but on the other side, right? Okay. Really, I'm literally going off camera, sorry. Okay. Okay. Now let's think about the other roles. Okay. Man, things I do. Okay. CF on attack, yes. Actually, if I play him here, he's gonna come this way, right? This guy's gonna drop. Trequartista, AM support here, complete wingback going there. Man, got absolutely no idea what I'm doing here. Okay. This guy is an AM on attack, move into channels. Move into channels, roam from position. Okay, done. Counter press. Standard passing, dribble less, no play or defense, none of that Mickey Mouse shit. Okay. Overlap, right? You will drop. You probably won't drop because your mentality is still going to be the same. Yeah, balance. Be balanced. Because I'm unbalanced, his mentality is definitely going to be the same. This guy's going to go this way. He's going to attack this way. If I put him here, he's going to attack the box. It's like inverted winger. Okay, never mind. I think I'm going to lose this game, but I just want to find out what happens. This one moment where I just want to find out what happens. Okay, so you got Volante, you got fullback. You can be a wingback on support. Okay. All right. Okay, done. Why are you doing this to yourself? Narrow. I just love making tactics, man. But funk it up. Let's funk this up. Yeah, the Portuguese diamond also does. I got one Portuguese diamond. Jahid, are you free afterwards? If you're free, better let me know. How's your wife? Times you've got your wife back. Your kids, you and the kids. Best roles for 442 DM Giants. Volante definitely is up there. Is the most important role. PPL, yeah, DLPS with Volante is also good. Okay, now think about this wingback, right? What is the problem? I just realized this wingback is just going to keep bombing up the pitch. I just wanted to keep up with this guy. That's all. So maybe fullback on attack. I'll just give you a fullback on attack. Okay. So what is this is gonna transition to a very narrow system. Okay. We're gonna play on structured. Okay, we're gonna play on balance again. Let's forget about all the scouting that we're supposed to. Turkish Cup semi-final second leg. Oh, that was the Turkish Cup, is it? I just played. Turkish Cup, first leg, we won 3-2. Second leg, okay, alright. What? Brazil 2000, you're talking about the Brazil box. Brazil 2002 was playing the different box. They had a box in defense, but they had wider players in attack. Right? There wasn't a 4-2-2-2 straight up, right? There's a slightly different box that they played. If I'm not mistaken, right? I could be wrong. So I remember the box wasn't entirely the same. Okay, quick pick. So we got Ahmed, Melkisa, Tarkan, Fateh, Serrano, Alperen. This guy is bombing up. Okay, we got Volkan, Yildiz, we can come on. Dokukan, Dokusan, Esen, Ali. We got what's his name? Where's the Speedy Gonzalez? Here. Yusuf Erdogan. I don't think he can play though. Yeah. Yusuf Erdogan is not allowed to be. They're gonna say no to him. Okay. All right. Let's go. Okay. He's a Trequartista. This guy's AM on support, moving into the channels, running wide with the ball, roaming from position. Okay, done. Okay. For me, mine challenge all the time is to just make a tactic and try and win it on the fly. That's the challenge I like. It's just a crazy ass challenge. So much so that I started this nonsense with changing tactics every month in the game. Yeah, this is going to be a problem, right? Because we've given up the flanks. So the thing here is I'm hoping that we can defend the flanks. That's all. Ali. Nice. Oh yeah, you beautiful thing you. Okay, use up. It's a shot on goal. Yes, we got one away. Yeah. How many did we manage against them the last match? 4 only, right? Oh yeah, corner. Come on. Oh shit. Set piece, corners. Strike. You know why I do this? Because sometimes you change your tactic, right? And you change your players. You might. I've had it happen to me so many times. I discovered I had a defender leading the counter attack, and the striker was the guy inside the box doing the central defender's job. But thank you, SI. Okay. So we got completely narrow. This is not Mourinho's 4-2-3-1. This is different. This is my bloody narrow 4-2-3-1. Right? If it's Mourinho's one, it'll be wider, one winger, one inverted winger on one side. Oh man, they scored from a set piece. So the score is level. I could be out of the Turkish Cup. Alright, let's go to my other alternative that I was thinking of just now. Oh, I can't do that now, can I? Yeah, I took a different tactic from everybody. Yeah, that was crazy. That was ridiculously difficult. Was fun though. Yeah. Okay, I can see some moments here. Okay. Talk to the boys. AF and Target Man is a good combination in a two-man attack. Right. Let's just change. Okay, we're gonna go back to our Old Faithful. We see all the experimenting isn't working because we gone from being a logical FM player to an illogical FM player, thinking every tactic can work with your team. When we made one that was suitable for them, and we're just being too idiotic at the moment. Okay, where's Yusuf Erdrogan? Oof. He had the goal at his mercy. They actually moved that winger that was giving us so much trouble in the first match to the left flank. He was on the... Now he's playing on the left flank. In the previous game, he was playing on the right flank. That Fabro guy gave us so much trouble last week when I was playing against him. It's okay. Maybe this year is not our year for the Turkish Cup. We won it last year. This year we made it to the semi-finals and we lost to Göztepe. The game ain't over yet. Come on. We just need to get one more goal. Or maybe two in this case. Damn it. Do you change width to break team down if you're tactic based on short passing and narrow width? If I'm controlling possession, yes, I will. If I want to break a team down, yeah, I will consider increasing the width, lowering the tempo sometimes to move the ball around a lot more. This guy just blew me away today. Yeah, Fabro. He just tore us to pieces, man. He was playing here last match, now he's playing here. They keep swapping him. Well, at least we didn't find this out in the league. Disappointed, I know. I can't wait for the next match, man. I'm gonna holiday straight to the next match. I'm so pissed. We dropped down to... We are in third position, but we still got a chance for the league title. There's still a lot of time between us and the league title. There we were, top of the table. Decided to go and change my tactics around, and guess what? We have fallen off. A lot of times when I change my width, right, it's only because I am in control. Most of the time, I won't change my width. Like here, I'm playing fairly narrow. If I'm in control of this team, I might go on a, I might do a wider width. Okay, I'm gonna go prevent short goalkeeper distribution. We're gonna take the game. I'm gonna draw them out and hit them over the top. Okay, so we got our players. Joey Melkisa Dokukan. Yeah. I know who told you that. Who told you that on the SI forums? I can't play short passes if my fullback is a fullback support. He is a wingback. That's not true. Guys, our hero of the day decided that he wants to, you know, go with 2 feet. Man, our season is getting from bad to worse. What can we say, man, about that legend? Ay, 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 ay. Can I please explain? My tactical changes, I'm down to 10 men. So I gotta make changes, right? Oh my goodness, we're down to 10 men, guys. Experienced defender told me that. No, I don't really need to, actually. I mean, it depends on the whole tactic, right? It's not just like, I mean, if you have fullbacks or support, you can definitely play short passes. It's your width settings that are important. If you have gone wide width, right? If you play very wide, you play full short passes, then they're gonna look for the nearest person to pass to, right? So it all depends on your overall tactic, right? It just doesn't depend on just one thing, like, oh, I'm using fullback as support, therefore I cannot play short passing. Of course you can play short passing on with any role in the game. It's not this role that if you use this role you have to use short passing. That's not the case, right? It depends on your width settings. It depends on your roles that are around him. Like I'm playing a short passing, am I? I think so. It depends on mine is dependent on the width. If I'm playing wide width, then I will have, like, you know, I will change my setting to at least if I play short, I know that the ball is going to go towards the players closest to the one holding on to the ball, right? The ones holding on to the ball. Man, we just almost scored a gimme goal. Almost, right? He got away. Ali got away. The markers didn't mark him, man. Okay. Got Chengish. Calgon EML. I mean, like I said, Kim, it depends on the entire tactic, right? I mean, you must have put a tactic, or somebody must have put a tactic, but ED probably just went talking about one specific situation with the tactic. But it's not like the rule, right? So, yeah, that's not the rule. Joey Gonzalez said, "No, man, we are goal down. We've been playing with one man sent off since the 26th minute. Which team to win the Champions League? What, this year? I would say the money is on Man City, but I think it'd be a fool to rule out Chelsea as well. I think Chelsea might just on the day, you never know, right? So the ball is round, the result can go anyway. I just suspect that City sometimes they don't handle the favorite status very well. But they need it badly. Pep Guardiola, I think City is gonna like really prepare for this, and you never know, man. This could be the first Champions League final in a long time, and Pep Guardiola could overthink it, overtrain his players. Hey, we just lost the plot, man. This game. The manager has left the stadium. The manager has left the stadium. He's gone. Doesn't want to see the game anymore. I'm not. No. Just tag me on the forums and I'll have a look. Yeah. It all depends on it does depend on everything, right? I don't think it's just a simple thing. Oh man. No, I don't think it's got Golden Zone. It's got nothing to do with City not having a prolific striker. City system is strikerless. They don't depend on a prolific striker anymore. They don't even. That's one reason why Sergio Aguero isn't even playing half the time. The rationale that people give is like, oh, they are protecting Sergio Aguero, when in reality, goals are coming from everywhere for City, right? So it's they don't need that anymore. So this season they played strikerless and they've done well. But they don't even have a top scorer in the. They don't even the scoring charts doesn't have a Chelsea City player in the top 5, right? Yeah, if you play short, if you play like a wingback is gonna get the ball, is gonna just chew off, right? So a lot of the times, if you want to play if I play fullbacks or support, I can play short passing as well. There's nothing wrong with that, right? So it depends, with settings. If your width settings are very wide, then if you play fullback or support, then what happens is the passes, they go inside to the nearest player, and then they work their way up. So if they don't work their way up, your fullback isn't getting the ball through because you told the team to play short. So they're gonna look for the nearest players to pass the ball to. So it depends on how you want to transition out, right? So it's that the notion that it's wrong to suggest. I mean, in my opinion, it's wrong of him if he did say that. And I'm not going to say that it's wrong of him because I don't know the context of that advice that he's given, right? So, yeah. So you have to link. You have to tag me in the community chat for me to have a look at it. I mean, I don't think it's. I think somebody may have taken him out of context. Yeah. Okay. I'm just disappointed in our team. I'm not even bothering to see wow. Skip. Taka, Melkisa, Dokukan, Ali, Ilyas, Fateh, Umar. So okay. Alright. We're just gonna play with these 11. I don't care. We're not gonna bring any substitutes on or whatever, because I'm just pissed. Ilyas may come off Yusuf Erdrogan, but that's about it. Or Ali has not been playing well. Kagan and Ilyas. Maybe I bring on this guy, FA. If we are in commentary mode, no wonder they know highlights. Encourage the team. Going through a bad spell. We got a possible injury. We're gonna swap these two. First substitution is because of a possible injury to Ali Bekir. So we're gonna bring on Yusuf Erdrogan and put Kagan out. Yeah, I really, really suspect that it is in a big match, right? He is going to overthink it, and that is gonna have that's gonna be the downfall of Chelsea, Man City in the Champions League. I have that feeling right now. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Where did you tag me on the forums? Don't see me myself being tagged. Yeah. Okay. I just want to lose more than what I've, the few matches that we already lost. Okay. Right. I don't change tactics halfway. I know we've been playing well with the Red Pharaoh, right? Or I would say the variation of the Red Pharaoh is a white target man. Gonna bring off Ilias and put on the usual suspect there. No, I don't see myself being tagged here. Oh yeah! Oh man, he didn't score. That's how the tag works, right? You have to just add me. You gotta add my handle on the forums. Serrano, Melkisa. Oh man, Dokusan has got a cut. Oh man, he's gonna get sent off again. That's my second yellow card. How many players are getting sent off? It's not this get stuck in nonsense, okay? Bloody hell. That's 2 players now. Okay, let's not lose the plot, right? Okay. I'm angry, I know, but I can't lose the plot. I'm doing all these changes because I'm gone down to a man, right? So, like, I'm trying to regain control, and then what I want to do is I want to utilize these players on the flanks. I'm gonna keep myself narrow, play our probably not gonna play our defense. I'm gonna actually use a target man instead. Okay. Kagan is not much of a target man. Well, jumping reach is 11. Okay, that should be fine. Now we've got these two. I gotta have to bring on. At least we didn't get all our players sent off. I'll have to play with this play. Oh, hold on. Melkisa can play somewhere else. Right only likes to switch ball to wider areas. Thing is, that could come in handy. I'm still going to leave him on the pitch. Okay. All right. Then we got Dokuka. The thing is, I've got one more substitution, right? So the problem is I can't just make a substitution right now. Gotta pick the right players. Hopefully we're okay. Yeah, man. I'm just angry because it's like we are recovering and then in 2 games straight, right? I pick up red cards. It's not because we play. I mean, I can play a ball-winning midfielder on support for an entire season and the guy doesn't get sent off. This is just my stupidity. I wasn't paying attention. Well, we're still in it, but that's not too bad. Okay. Against a 5-3-2. Attend the press conference for once. Let me throw a fit inside here. Let's kick off with a start press conference. I'm going to be very. Is that your areas were just how disappointed I'm they're right to be. Can you take heart from the fact that Traza also slipped up today? I don't think it means very much at all, you stupid idiot. As per Centaur, do you think that was the turning point in the match? Yes. No. Wait, hold on. We weren't good enough from the first minute to the last. How much of impact do you think the official had on the game? The officials always impact a game, but I don't think, no. I want to be negative. So it seems that I want to be the center, and I think that was the case today. Another game where Ali Bakir is fighting the neck. Ali has immense quality. Get off his back. Fans clearly felt he should have taken Fatih outside. I don't feel that there was a reason to replace him. What do the fans know? Oh, that was brilliant. I don't give a shit. The referee is center of attention today. The referee, I don't care. There's no way that was a red card. What do you make of claims that Gillette was once again found inside on the favorable side of a controversial decision? Everyone comes to expect it by now. Yeah, everyone expects the decisions not to go my way. 2 red cards in a row, man. Yo, this is the first I managed to get it done. Right. I've got the news reports. Kasimpasa embroiled in red card controversy. Yeah, of course. Slam the officials, correct. Criticized the decision and risking punishment for a sensational reaction to the controversial affair. Come. I'm so pissed. It's 2 red cards in 2 games. Come, fine me. We can't afford to pay. I'm like throwing a fit, man. Select schedule, custom. What am I doing? I got to change my schedules here. Okay. I mean, I'm not going to bother with this. Okay, I'm just going to put in match preparation, attacking movement. Because I forgot to do this. I'm not going to go in there and do everything perfectly well now. So angry. I am so pissed. We blew our chances of Champions League, man. Won by the FA. Well, can I say something? Can I go to a press conference? Can they please call for another press conference one more time? I'm won by the FA. I'm going to say it again. Why is your manager's name Chippamonga Profeto? Why is it Chippamonga Profeto? Well, there's a player I used to play World of Warcraft with long time ago. Very good friend. I really liked him a lot. Right? He's a very nice guy from Australia. His handle was Chippamonga. So my handle was Profeto. Right? So the reason, and when I play World of Warcraft, I always like my character's name is Profeto, right? So that's why. I have Chipamanga Profeto because Chipamanga was a good friend of mine. He's from Australia, and that's Profeto. That's it. That's why it's what it is. Nothing else. Chipamanga was a healer in the game, so I was a raid leader for my guild, and so he was my healer. Yeah, nice. He got better? He became quite a good healer once we finished a season. It was a pretty. Look at that, 2 red cards, man. Stupid idiots. Who's gonna play now? I'm so mad. We're playing Galatasaray. Oh my goodness. No, I don't have to do this, right? I don't have to remove this, but now I feel I have to. We're not gonna bother sizing this. I'm not gonna do any tactical matches. Nothing. We lost. Referees are giving decisions against us now. We're playing Galatasaray, the team I was supposed to manage, but I decided I like this team too much. Serrano, Volkan, Serrano, Malkisa. Can the boys rise up? That's all I want to know. Can they rise up to the occasion? That's all I want to know. I want to see a response. Okay, they are responding. Unbelievable. They've taken the lead. Yusuf Erdogan has slipped in behind the defensive line and has scored, giving Kasimpasa the lead. It's another throw from the left side. And they've got Konate in defense. Guys, there's not Konate in defense, there's a Konate in attack, right? It's not Ibrahim Konate. Guys, don't get too worried. It's a Konate in attack. It's not the same Konate. It's Musa Konate. Ain't the same Konate. The more I see a Konate, I start panicking. Ali back here with the ball. He looks for Yusuf Erdogan. It's not a good pass. So we're going to have to tell our boys to change their passing. We're going to drop it down to balanced mentality. And we're going to drop the passing down to shorter. Good work there from the defenders. They go wide. Suleiman, Nasir. Oh, he's offside. He's completely offside, man. He's totally offside. Oh, man, they've scored a goal. Shit. It's 2 goals. Damn it. We got off to a good lead and then they got 2 back. Okay, we're going to encourage the boys. Come on. They have what it takes. Galatasaray 2-1. Okay, alright. We are still in this. We're not playing badly. I'm gonna drop this guy to a ball playing defender. I'm gonna turn this guy into a ball playing defender on defense. Or rather, central defender on defense. Okay. I want this player now to stop playing like this. We're gonna take some chances. We're gonna push him up as a wing back. I'm gonna push this guy up as a wing back. Both of them are gonna get high up the pitch. Taking some risks. You see, the thing is this, okay? When you play with fullbacks on support, yeah, we consider a goal straight away. Usually something is up with your tactic when that happens. When you play with fullbacks on support are safer, right? They will still be a passing option, right? So it doesn't mean it's about like when people talk about balance in a tactic, it's about the roles and duties working together. Now you see where I put a wing back. Wing backs are further forward. They're more aggressive. They lose the ball because they got dribble more on them, right? So they tend to dribble a bit more. So when you play with a wing back, you run into trouble. I'm going to change it back to fullback, right? Okay. So when I play with fullbacks on support, what do? Fullbacks, doesn't matter. Your width shouldn't matter. I'm answering a question, Kim. Okay. So it all depends on whether you have passing options around the fullback, right? Because when you're playing with a fullback, the question is, you want a possession tactic. You want your fullbacks to be passing the ball. When you play it short, your fullbacks are going to be passing options. They're also going to look for passing options around them when they have the ball. You have an AP on attack on one side of the flank, so the fullback has to carry the ball up the pitch, right? So when you play it short, it goes to the fullback. The fullback will need to be able to pass the ball or carry the ball. But wingback, the reason why a wingback might seem to be a good option in certain setups is because the wingback's initial position is higher. But the wingbacks tend to dribble with the ball. So it's situational and it's got nothing to do. I mean, it's like, that's why he said short. He talks about your whole balance of your tactic, right? And he didn't say you have to play short passing. He said short passing, fullback, and then / wingback. So it depends on the overall tactics and what you're trying to achieve in your tactic. Okay, so now when I have fullbacks instead of wingbacks, I'm getting better balance in my tactic, even though we're losing. But you now don't see them going down the flanks anymore, do you? Because my wingbacks, I don't use wingbacks. Because you need to understand what the roles do. There's no such thing in the game. And Edie wasn't trying to say that there was a rule. Edie was just trying to tell you that short passing based on the overall balance of your tactic doesn't make sense, right? So because you've got roles that are attacking in front of the fullbacks, so the fullbacks have got bigger distance to cover. So that's why he suggested giving you a wing back. That's it. So that's what he's trying to say. So it's like I said before, it depends on the overall roles and duties you have in a tactic and the balance that you want to try and achieve. And you have to understand what each individual role is doing as well, because wingbacks tend to dribble with the ball. Fullbacks don't. Fullbacks pass inside again. So yeah, it's got nothing to do with the passing. Like, if you're using a wingback, if you want to go short passing, you have to use wingback. No. That's not what he's trying to say. He's talking in reference to your tactic, not as a rule. Man, we just lost another one. Damn it. This is a season going south, man. There we were. Then boom. The manager lost the plot after all those what did I have? Red cards, right? The red card incidents. We're going back to the Europa League or the Euro Conference League too. Yeah. How many matches have we got left? Can we still nail it? I don't think we can. No? Yeah, we got 2 more matches. We fell out of contention, man. We had a late season collapse. There's just not enough depth in my team as well. Right? But I can leave this club if somebody approaches me and offers me a new chance. Let's see if they've got any of the normal. Yeah, they don't. You see, Galatasaray still second, Trabzonspor, Göztepe. They're all there. Right. So season preview. Let's look at the clubs, right? So higher reputation clubs. How do I check reputation for clubs? There must be a way, right? Wait, world. Where's reput? How do I find reputation? Turkish Super League. Europe. Is it? Wait, nations. Turkey, right? So you go nations, Turkey. Super League. How do you check the reputation, guys? If you guys can tell me, how do you check reputation of your clubs? I know leagues. How do I check reputation? This is rankings, not reputation. How do we find out reputation? Rankings. It is rankings only, right? Qualification, competition, club list. There we go. Reputation. Okay. So right now, Kasimpasa is still a 3-star. So I can accept a job from Galatasaray, Besiktas, Trabzonspor, or Fenerbahce. One of these clubs. Alright. So one of these clubs has to offer me a job. Now, you go to the inbox, squad, or go home. I think staff, right? Jobs and job security. Okay. Job security, very secure, unstable, very secure. That's Hatayspor, Gaziantep, Besiktas, Fenerbahce. Stable. Fenerbahce is stable. So we have to hope that Fenerbahce, we got to keep beating Fenerbahce, that's all. So that's the target right now. Okay. I've got to keep beating Fenerbahce enough times that the management wants to hire me instead of them. So I hope I answer your question, Man Kim, because it's about the overall balance of your tactic. Because if I look at your tactic, I mean, your tactic is because you've got a box. Okay, you've got a roaming role on the left and you got AP on attack. There's no balance on the right side where you're better off playing a wingback. That's true because the wingback is going to be further up the pitch, or either that or you play a fullback on attack. But then you got 2 attack duties, AP. Man, I'm going to switch monitors. So looking at your tactic itself, right? Okay, the reason why he's saying that short passing might be an issue for you is because let's look at this. This guy's on cover, he's going to drop, right? Okay. Now, the fullback is going to have to carry the ball. But the thing is, the AP is going to be far forward. The winger is going to be here. So your shorter passing is going to be an issue for the fullback only in as far as his passing options. It's not that he's not going to get the ball or he's not going to, play. He's going to be defensively solid as an option on this side of the pitch because you got AP on attack. Okay. Now, it just means that he's going to pass inside. So if your width settings are very high, what's going to happen is balls are going to bypass the fullback. The fullback is going to act as protectors down the flank. So it depends on what you want to do, right? They're going to go out wide towards the wider place. You play on wider settings. Now, if you play on shorter passing, if you play on narrow width, then definitely it's going to ping pong inside and then go out, right? So your fullback is going to look inside for a pass before going outside, and it might be a problem on this flank because the AP is on attack. So your wall passing might not really work on the right flank, but your wall passing will work very well on the left flank because you've got BPD, you got DMD, you got ball BBM on support. So your wall passing is going to work on the left flank. So the only reason why your tactic might appear imbalanced is because if you got to think about how do I cover what is going to happen when I move the ball up? Okay, then you have to pay attention to the transitions because your shorter passing will still work. The only reason why at the moment that I don't particularly like this tactic because you got an AP attacking the area, you got AF sitting on top of the 2 defensive midfielders, you got a winger here. So where is your creation going to come from? You're only looking at the AP to create all your chances. So your tactic is imbalanced as it is. Right, this role could be an inverted winger with an AP and attack, and then this role actually needs to be moving out of the channels. Although you've chosen the AF, you probably can use something that also drops a bit and works with the AP in releasing the space so the inside forward can attack the box. So there's more to your tactic that is wrong than just, is it because somebody said shorter passing? So you have to understand the context in what ED was talking about, because ED is not just talking about your tactic, he's looking at everything else. Right, your setup of roles and duties is not optimally suited for short passing style. So that's the first problem. It's a lot of your tactic, a lot of your roles and duties are set up for short passing style. Look, this guy is bombing forward. at the first chance he gets. So who's going to pass the ball to him? This player. But you have to get the ball to him first. But then you got BPD looking long. But so it's more than just that, right? So it's when he's talking about the whole thing. So you've gone and shorter passing that requires the fullbacks to consistently support their wide partners in the vast stages of attack, right? The fullback, I say, is not attack minded as a role for that purpose. Well, this part, it depends how you want to see it, right? Okay, right? He could support play. He could support play if you control space in the final third. You're not doing that because you're not counter pressing as well. You're just hitting teams on the counter, right? You're not looking at holding the shape. You're not looking at what will happen with fullbacks to support is they're gonna do early crosses, right? Or they're gonna do like crosses from higher positions or deeper positions. They may not go down the byline, but then you've got this thing here, low crosses. You got low crosses which implies cutbacks. So what are you doing for cutbacks? It's like the whole tactic. There are a few things that are not right. Like for example, you want to do a possession style tactic. Why isn't ball into box inside? You got higher tempo with a flexible system. The ball is not gonna. You're not gonna see your team, passing it slowly. They're gonna pass it quickly. AP is gonna look long straight away, right? So there's a few things. So I think you're kind of getting ED's message a bit mixed up, because ED is talking about all your roles and duties having an issue, and I agree. I think all your roles and most of your roles and duties have a problem, right? So if you want to create like a possession based tactic, there's a few more things that need to be done. Hey, we got one more game left. Let's just finish the season and just break something, right? I'm on a phenomenal losing streak. I just want the season to be over. I'm just pissed off at the way we ended our season. We were in it to win the title. I have to strengthen this side. The problem is this rule. I've gone to a league where the rules are very unique, right? So I've been waiting to develop all these youngsters, hoping we got kind of a core bunch together, but it looks like I'm forced into just one formation, the 4-2-3-1. I might play the 4-4, the 4-3-3 DM. Since we're at the end of the season, let's make one more. 4-3-3 DM, right? Okay. I'll make a slightly different 4-3-3 DM. We are a shitty team, right? But let's see whether we can pull it off. I mean, with the last game of the season, we're not gonna win the title. We know that for a fact. All right, so what I can do. What did I want to do with this role? Okay, so I'm making a liquid version of my tactic. See, it's very fluid. This is liquid. I don't know whether the tempo is correct, but with this team, I'm not sure if this is going to work yet. But we'll just give it a go. Yeah. All right. Okay. Let's go. Let's see whether we got any funky things. I might want to go register here. Okay. All right. Sorted. So this guy comes in here. We got a W. We got this tree moving forward. This guy coming in here. So I got 3, 1, 3, 3. Right. Okay. Jump ship, lol. I want to jump ship already. I want to jump ship. I can't jump ship just yet, right? Fenerbahce isn't. Can I? I don't know how to. I don't know how to jump ship, right? I just look at. I just jump into the match. You're not even looking at my bench. How the hell do I jump ship? I want to jump ship. I already got the FA Cup already. I got a Turkish Cup. Currently the Liquid had current Liquid has got Liquid has fullbacks. Okay, but I want to try this with inverted wingbacks because the last game of the season I got nothing to lose with. So I just want to see how the flow looks like. I got absolutely nothing to lose. We are 5th, so I want to see how this tactic plays with these boys. First, I got to figure out who. Okay, they've got a corner, right? So, oh shit, I don't know a fixed corner routine. I just see who's attacking. Okay, that's enough. Liquid, you need really good players. Like Liquid systems, basically any system that's got so many support duties, you just need to have good players, man. And the thing is, you won't know who's gonna score. You have absolutely no idea where your goals are coming from. And I'm playing on cautious. Not even playing on attacking positive. Because I just want to play on cautious. Yeah. Safer option right now for my team. International tournaments usually shake things up. I'm working on a new Apple tactic as teams in Belgium no longer want to sell loan me. It did well in friendlies, but I like feedback on it. Yeah, sure. So far, not doing too bad. Inverter winger, F9. Look, got nobody in the box. I've got nobody in the box. I'm just gonna go around moving teams around and try to score goals from there. Alright. Okay, now what I got this guy attacking, this guy coming, and this guy going here, this guy going there. Yeah. I don't have wingers who can cut inside with the ball, right? So I'm using inverted wingers instead. And I don't want inside forwards. They just drive at the box trying to score goals. So I'm looking at inverted wingers because inverted wingers are also creative, which is actually exactly what I want. I want people. So this kind of tactics, what you'll end up seeing is a lot of players can be goal scorers, right? A lot of players can be goal scorers. Problem is you're not going to get a 40 goal scorer. There's no way it's going to happen. Right? No way that's happening. Right? You're going to have loads of goal scorers. Your defenders can be goal scorers, your strikers can be goal scorers, your wingers, your fullbacks, everybody's a happy goal scorer, except you don't have a 40 goal scorer, which is, and everybody who came back to me would ask me, how can I get my Liquid systems to get a 40 goal scorer? And I'm like, dude, that doesn't work. The whole principle of Liquid is you don't know who's going to score because the whole team is going to end up, like you'll have like 5 or 6 players inside the box at one time. And you're just going to create a lot of chances. And most of your short chances, you're going to have a few that are good XG chances as well. Somebody is going to arrive unmarked. Look, and you got one guy writing down the flags. It's not even supposed to happen. Joey, playing well. Come on. Yeah, they have to worry about attributes like positioning, concentration. You basically get first touch, positioning, concentration. You need anticipation. You need off the ball. You're looking at a lot of players having those attributes. Like your entire midfield has to have positioning and off the ball. Then you're looking at off the ball for all your forward duties, right? So you see what I mean? Like you see. I mean, now I'm playing inverted wingbacks. I'm not playing. Yeah. I want short passing, not long passing. Come on, guys. God, maybe I should. I don't need the tempo to be so low, right? I can actually, if I make my tempo lower, what will happen is we're gonna really take our own sweet ass time building chances, right? Okay. If I play my tempo higher, okay, let's just find out what happens, okay? When I push my tempo up, what's gonna happen is I won't give my system enough time for it to settle in the final third before we make a goal scoring attempt like that. You see that? So it's going to be something like that, right? Instead of what we saw earlier, which is more patient build up. Like, you know, you could actually fall asleep, kind of patient build up. So I'm playing a cautious. Imagine this. You guys haven't seen me play cautious, right? This is how I play a lot of very fluid systems right now. I play on cautious. Because you got so many players moving up in support. I'm toying with the idea of making Joey a regista. The DM so far is okay. Oh, use liquid Barca, Messi will score 40. Okay. So this is liquid. I mean, you can use wingers as well. I prefer wingers with car inside with the ball. It's the most boring ass system I have. I mean, actually, I don't use a BBM in liquid, right? I use a roaming playmaker. But you can use a BBM or you can use a BBM or you can use a roaming playmaker. Roaming playmaker, you get a bit more of the build up, right? Then he holds up the ball, the Mazala gets the ball. Yeah. So this is we call this liquid Kasimpasa for next season, right? Okay, we got our tactic for next season already. We don't have to waste any time. We actually have the players for it anyway, so. I like between the inverted winger and the inside forward, I like the inverted winger. Now, I find the inside forward just drives into the box a bit too much for my liking. See, we are playing Melkisa, right? Melkisa is like, he's not a defender. Look at that. Cautious. Everybody's up the pitch already. Low tempo. There's no rush. The only thing is, that guy should have scored the goal, right? That was a beautifully worked chance. No, patiently, cautious, low tempo. They build the play up nicely. There's no rushing going on here. It's a very fluid system. You see all the players getting into the box. Okay, that's it. Now it's a question of whether we have the right movement from the players, right? So things like cuts inside with the ball, trades on them, runs the ball. That's why he went down the flank just now. Okay, what's this? He doesn't have any traits. He's not even an inverted winger. Okay, so we got Tarkan, we got Doku Khan here, we got Doku San here, and then we got Joey here. Toying with the idea. Should I make him into a register? Yeah. In the original Liquid, I think I use ball playing defenders. So what the ball playing defenders do is they also drive. They will end up here, no? In these areas. And then we're playing a guy. Oh, we almost got focus. Don't give it up, man. Playing well. The Regista, if anything else, this role can sink me right now. If there's any role that will sink me, this is this role. I wish there was a way I can get tackle showing. He's a 7.6 now. Oh my god. See, low tempo. What's the problem? Yeah, happy. Let's pass the ball. Okay, boys, take your time. Everybody in position? Yes, we are. Okay, next move. All right, okay. They work. Okay, I know what to do. Puppy power. Let's go wider a bit. Okay. Now, wider means that these guys are going to be wider. Starting position, I got roaming playmaker, I got this Mazala, and I got Regista. All three who have mixed passes on. So they will find those players. I don't need to change my passing meters. Inverted wingbacks protecting the Regista. Who the hell is Akif? He's playing? I didn't even know this guy was playing. I'm like, who the hell is this guy? He's a 19-year-old player who just showed up. Oh yeah, I think I promoted him, right? Because I thought he had some potential. So he's been playing for 90 minutes, man. Ah, good play. You babies. By little known. Yeah, I pull it out of the hat now. Okay. Alright. When is the next bring your tactic? Probably I will do one on Monday, man. If your tactic is up on Discord, let me have a look. Just put it on a general tactics chat and we'll take a look there. Joe Mako. Okay, this guy is definitely tiring. So we'll just put somebody. As long as the striker's got the up here to hold on to the ball. Okay, definitely not you. Okay. What about you? Decisions 10 dribbling, 12 passing. Shite. Okay. Jenk, I don't you. Well, you're about the best that we have. You have to last all 90 minutes, man. I tell you what, Yusuf or Drogan can play in that position. Okay, so you just go out there, be an F9. You never, we think you can play in that position. We'll just put somebody, Hassan Bilal. Okay, you get some experience playing here. Okay, so we've taken off Ali Bakir, 6.6. We just want to play with somebody else in that position who can play that role. The F9 is the DLF for the F9 is pretty important in this system. You can use a DLF as a lone striker. You use an F9. Yeah, I prefer F9s. Goalkeeper is just doing that because we got prevent. They are basically preventing short goalkeeper distribution at the moment. We got 3 strikers. Thank you very much. How about this for a new challenge? Try and win every single game 1-0. New challenge, right? All your matches have to be 1-0 wins. Or whatever. But you fail the challenge, you win by more than 1 goal. You have to be the master of holding down the lead. How about that for a challenge, guys? Every match you play must end in 1-0. Hey, Hoge, Felix, how did he get away? Oh, okay, very good, Tarkan. Nice. Oh, Yusuf just didn't have the acceleration to get away. Just didn't have the acceleration to get away. Again. Yeah, that's why fluid tactics, right? Your F9, you're playing a DLF or F9, the whole team is back defending. Watch this, right? Look at the F9 is back in my half. Finally, we stamp our losing run by going liquid on them. Send the assistant. Profeto triumphs with new tactics. His old 4-3-1 to asymmetric formation and lined up with a new look 4-3-3 DIY saw Kasimpasa get a win to end their losing run. Kasimpasa in optimistic mood and hope to have a reason to celebrate some of this come the end of the season after putting together a very impressive campaign. Guys, we're back in the top 4. 67, but we cannot. Damn it. We screwed up our season right at the end. 10 game. How many? Man, we went on a really long losing streak, man. Welcome to our new system. Was it? What did I call this? I forgot what. Liquid Kasimpasa. That's it. All right. Let's see. Last game of the season. Okay, we'll have. Okay. All right. We got some tactics on. I'll take a look at, right? So just play this game and then I'll look at the tactic while I'm playing this game. Okay. Okay. All right. This is it, man. Our last game of the season. Can we finish in... Oh, man, we just lost one strike. Man, we got... Yalman is injured. No, he won't be able to see through. He won't be there for the last game of the season. But we've done okay. Well, still top 5. Consistently a top 5 side now. We fell off the perch. I mean, largely down to my desire to keep changing tactics. Okay, I got really bold register in the middle. I mean, I shouldn't be playing a register there. Should start with a DM actually, but we'll see how this goes, right? Last game of the season. Robin to Gokan to Goke. This match for a European campaign. We were in the Europa Cup this season, right? So we didn't last long. We got through the group stages in a group that featured teams like Roma. We finished second to Roma. Ended up getting knocked out by some pretty solid teams in the end. Okay, all right. What do? We just go a bit very white. Okay, that's it. Okay, I have to do anything else. You just leave it like this and smoke the peace pipe. Okay, shorter passing here, early crosses, overlap left, overlap right. While we're looking at that, we'll just switch over to this. We think because liquid systems as well, you gotta be patient, right? It takes a while before you score a tactic. Okay, AF on attack, DLF on attack, defensive winger. Yes, we're still camping the opponent's half. DLP on support, fullback. Okay, the issue with this tactic is this, right? you don't have a lot of flank attack. You have nothing going for you on the flanks, right? So it's like a very defensive tactic that is depending only on the counter. You're not going to have any threat moving forward, right? So the question is, why are these two guys so defensive, right? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, unless this guy is attacking through the middle, but even then as well, you're only having like one option. Like, where are goals coming from? What's the DLP? Who's the DLP gonna pass the ball to? That's the question I want to know. Like, where's the DLP gonna get goal scoring chances from? So, you could either play. I mean, in this kind of a setup, this inverted wingbacks can go on attack, for example. But that's like so flashy. Like, why you want to wait so long for why do you want to work so hard to score a goal? You could go like you could play an inverted winger on attack here. He can drive into the box where the DLF is playing. You can leave the fullback on support. You can play a inverted wingback on support as well, or you can even play a complete wingback on support. These guys will come into the center. So basically, you want somebody around here. Inverted winger goes this way, or you can play a wingback on support. The wingback can go down the right. At least then you have options. If you're worried about just protecting the left flank, then you at least got a right flank giving you some width. The problem with your tactic is currently it just lacks a lot of width. That's all. And back to this game, I told you, right, there's not going to be any goals. But we've had plenty of chances. We've had like a few quality chances. You saw a lot of this, like, small build-up play. And, they're trying to score a goal. But Caxias, whoever the opposition is, they haven't had the ball. We just kept the ball from them. And we're trying to artfully create chances in the, final third. Oh man, this is one of those. Yeah, and if the AI does score, it's going to be from a corner or a free kick or a throw-in. Most likely it's a corner. So I got to be very careful about giving corners away. So if this is fluid, it's going to go up. You got to dominate, and I would suggest using like roles like wing backs to give you that added attack from the width. Yeah. You can change the left to a WMA. You can make it a bit more aggressive, yeah. Like I would change the right flank, the roll on the right to an inverted wing on attack. Yeah. Then the DLF can be like, because he holds up the ball. There we go, guys. My W is back. Tick, 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 tick. So I got the W going. Pam, pam. Then I got my 3 midfield. Then my 2 inverted wingbacks giving us the W shape. It gives us control of the half spaces. The only problem with this kind of a shape is your inverted wingbacks have to be good. They have to be fast. They have to cover a lot of territory. Because when you lose the ball, you're going to have a lot of space on the flanks they need to cover. Now I'm playing wide, so the ball gets pushed up to the flanks quite a lot. All right, so now we go down to key highlights. Yes, it can be like that. Again, we have the ball. Fateh Aksoy to Ahmad Ogun. Now I will pay attention to the transition from back to front. And wherever it fails, I have to think about a better player for that position. That's all. There. I've got to think of a better player for the inverted wingback position, because this kind of tactic demands your players be good. So if I want to fix that, I just drop the width a bit more, because obviously our higher width settings, we're playing longer passes across the pitch. And Alperen made a mistake, or either Serrano made a mistake with the pass, or Alperen is having a good game. Where is my register? Who's my register? My register is Tarkan Sabes. Okay, this guy is playing a good game. Man, this kid is having a damn good game, man. Okay, we're gonna take him off. He's got some experience, so we'll just put. Oh, whoa, that's not the right player. We're gonna put this guy on. The Dokukan and Dokusans. They're like brothers, man. Okay, we got up top as well. He can come off. We can put in someone else. Hassan Bilal. And we can demand more from our boys. I think I'll be trying to play like Barcelona. Last piece of the puzzle. I'm just gonna take him off. He's just tired. Long season. Don't you dare concede a goal now. Ah! It's offside. No, he's a good goal. See, that's the risk I took, right? Got too cocky and too overconfident. Last game of the season. Not the way to go. But we're going to stick to this system next season. We had a chance to, but we couldn't finish. We're still there. We didn't get into... We finished 4th. We are going to play in Europe next season. Because on goal diff, well, our head-to-head against Göztepe is the one that sees us go to Europe. We did it, man. Again, we just made sure we're going to Europe again. So we've been able to make it to Europe every season since I took over. Phew! We didn't do too badly, I guess. All right, met our expectations. Still waiting for a job from one of the bigger clubs. If I get the job from one of the bigger clubs, I'm gonna be off, man. I'm definitely leaving. So it's one of the bigger clubs: Fenerbahce, Galatasaray, Besiktas, Trabzonspor. These are the 4 clubs that we can accept jobs from. The rest of the clubs are not big enough. We got a reputation up to 3 stars. We just need to pick one from a 3.5 star club now. Well, I want to thank everybody for popping into today's stream. I hope you had fun. We have managed to qualify for Europe again. And we just want to make sure that we can do a better job. Now, the guys on Discord will be catching up very, very soon. Make sure to check Discord. You guys have a good one. The kids are almost home. You guys take care. Have a good one. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.